What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika, and with another edition of Fuck Shit Friday. I know y'all here counting me out. I know y'all counting me out. I know some of y'all was sitting down there saying, you see, I knew she wasn't going. She had that last review to do, which was Real Housewives of Atlanta. She wasn't going to even come through. But girl, see, I told you, stop counting me out, honey. Stop counting me out. Haven't I shown y'all that I defy the odds all the time, honey? Yes, indeed, girl, I am. But I defy the odds. I had to get home. Shit. Now I'm here, and here we are, and let's do what we do, together. But till I walk up in this house, I had to cool this house down. Now I admit, winter has come to Louisiana. It has. It done showed this. It done reared this ugly damn head, and it's cold outside for the most part. However, those y'all been rocking with me know that that's what I like, honey. Give me some cold air, and you have just did me a favor, honey. I do not like heat of any kind. So, I had to come here and get the house off hell, because that's what it was on, and I'm trying to cool it down. So, I'm using these sound bulbs that's supposedly going to reduce some of the noises, because I'm actually running the fan in my room right now because it's so goddamn hot. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was on hell when I walked in here. I thought I walked in here. Hell, it was so goddamn hot in here. I thought I looked right in Satan's face. But okay, anyway, child. So here we are. Y'all, how was your week, honey? Get down in the panty and tell me how the hell y'all doing. I care. I want to know, how was your week? My work week was okay. It's, it is what it is. Holiday season brings out the best in some people, and sometimes it brings out the worst in some people. We don't just never know. We don't know. You just have to, it's a luck of the draw, bitch. You just don't know what you're going to deal with, especially when you're dealing with the public. But it's been a pretty good week. Have y'all gotten y'all Christmas shopping out the way? I haven't. Child, I ain't did nobody but Jalen. Y'all knew I was going to get Jalen out the way first. Y'all know I was going to get Jalen. But, holiday seasons it's iffy with me, because during the holiday season, sometimes because for those of y'all been following me for a while, and those that are new to me, pay attention. Around Christmas time, it's a time that I lost my mother years ago when I was 13 years old. And even though it's been over 20 some odd years, it still be kind of like some years I'm sad. Now, as when my kids was born and as they grew up, it kind of gave me a reason to snap out of the holiday blues. But, it still was always those moments where you look and you thinking that, damn. Well, I wish Mom could see me right now. I wonder if she's proud of me. Do she like the woman that I've become? Do she like, the type of mother that I've tried to be ever since I had my babies? You be thinking about all this stuff. I call them holiday blues, but child, I have shape backs for this shit now. For those of y'all that may be going through the holiday blues right now, could be for any reason. Might be because you're lonely. You ain't got the right woman or the right man in your life, or no man, no woman in your life. You be a little depressed and shit. Might be because, like I said, you missing a loved one, or you just might not feel like you got no real close. Because there are people out here who don't really have family and close friends that they can be with on the holidays. Child, for those of y'all out here that sad about not being in a relationship, or not having no man or no woman, to be up under and love on during this wonderful holiday season that we're embarking upon, child, just, remember, nothing in life worth having comes overnight. Anything in life you get is going to be worth you working for and waiting for. And baby, sometimes the wait can seem long, so just hold on. And in the meantime, in between time, while you ready, you waiting on your equal yoke to come along, make sure you get your damn self ready, because it's an equal yoke that will survive the test of time, okay? Get yourself ready, honey, for that right woman or that right man. Get rid of all your little selfish ass ways. Open up your mind to new possibilities. Be open to compromises, because it's going to be ups and downs when you finally do find that right person, child. Go out there and find you some holiday fun if you're by your damn self. You know, go to a bar, grab a drink, get a dance, honey. Go to a concert, R. Kelly on tour right now and everything. Bitch, you know, if that ain't for you, whatever, go find somebody that is coming to your town and go out and have yourself some fun. Don't sit at home and be listening to that goddamn woman talking about, what do the lonely do at Christmas? We don't give a damn, because we ain't gonna be lonely. We gonna find us some fun and relaxations, okay? Like I said, with the loved one situation, this is all I can say. Can you raise the dead? If you can't raise the dead, which none of us clearly can, you got to accept whatever happened, okay? Sometimes it's hard because you miss that loved one and you be wanting to see them again, and everything inside of you is just like, oh God, I can't believe that I got to go through another holiday season. Find comfort in your memories of that person. Because honestly, they in a whole lot better place than you, honey. They in a whole lot better place. You the one need to be crying about you and not them, because they at peace. They got a peace that passes understanding. You the one that still got to be out here dealing with the fools, the nuts, and the idiots of this world. So find your joy in your memories and know that your loved ones, if they were here and if there's anything called the afterlife, they still love you, and they looking down and they sad at you because they don't want you to be unhappy during the holidays. They want you to live your life. Just because their life ended don't mean yours has ended. So find your happiness in your memories. Get your ass up, bitch, put you some clothes on and go outside and smile and live this life, because you only get one, and you don't know when the day nor the hour that your time is up. And it's so many people probably done left here and their final thoughts have been, Lord save me, I ain't ready to go. But you ain't got no choice in that matter. See, you wasted all that good old time he gave you. Don't waste life mourning something that's already gone. Move on with your life and find your happiness. It's alright to be sad for a minute. It's alright, because we all human. You gotta feel sad. But get your ass up and get up and do something with yourself. Your people didn't leave you by choice. We don't have a choice in the matter sometimes. Oftentimes we don't have a choice in the matter. When your number is called, you got the answer. It ain't no choices in the matter. So instead of sitting there being sad because you're missing your loved one, remember the good times and continue to live, because that's what they would have wanted for you. Those are my suggestions for a holiday. Alleviating yourself of the holiday blues. It's going to help you, honey. It's going to help you. Pay attention, okay? Now let's get to the fuck shit, okay? We're going to talk about some fuck shit today. I got a couple of topics I wrote down. You know, I ain't going to talk about everything in deep. I'm just going to touch it and I'm going to let it go. I would have had incorporated Love and Hip Hop. What we on, New York? Okay, but y'all know I gave y'all a whole video of this shit. And y'all seen the like. Y'all trying to make me review this show. But I don't know. I still don't know. Y'all trying to make me do it though, because I got some wonderful responses back. And child, y'all think I write this shit down? I write down what happened so I'll remember it. You know, as far as like the scene, I'll say, well, this is the scene where Cardi B and such did this. And then I add my own little flavor and pieces to it. And I try not to watch other reviews, because there's some of them I do like. You know, like I like Miss Rocks over there. I do. I think she's a very beautiful woman and she's funny as fuck. And I enjoy watching all her stuff. I watch Miss Ashley Miller. She the go to YouTube as far as reviews. I watch random TV reviews. I watch AuthenticEpicBoom. I watch Beautiful Soul. Y'all know I watch Beautiful Soul. So, child, sometimes she upload early in the morning. Bitch be getting ready for work. I got to catch that for. I got to catch it. Now, I might not be able to comment right then, but I'm coming back to comment. But I be done seen the stuff, you know, and you know, I try not to watch other people, especially the reviews. Not Authentic. She don't really do no she don't really do reviews. What she does is good talk time. She's a very good, to me, she's a motivational speaker, and she don't even know it. And she is a true testimony in herself. So if y'all ain't catching her, please go over there. I will try to link their channels. If not, I will put their names down there. And just go to your YouTube search bar, type it in. Child, you'll find them. All you gotta do, go to a video. I'm sure my ass up in there. And Miss Feathers, girl, Miss Red Feathers. I forgot I write her whole name. I watch her too. She's a good motivational speaker too. She shares a lot of stuff about domestic violence and things like that. And for those of y'all that may be going through, you might want to get with that program and listen to what she got to say, because she tells a story unlike no other. So I watch her now. I'm gonna put her name down there because I said that all kinds of fuck. I've just screwed her whole name up, but she know who I'm talking about. And I'm gonna put her in my description box. Y'all check those channels out. As always, please go check out Beautiful Soul. That's my dog. That's my girl. I really love me some Tab over there in Atlanta, baby. It's good when you get the trash out your life. You can see better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, on to the fuck shit, child. The fuck shit. Let's talk about the fuck shit for a minute, shall we? Now, we heard all this week or last week about the Kardashians actually filing a lawsuit against Black China to keep her from using their name. Remember, they trademarked their Kardashian name, okay? Well, this week, Kris Jenner has spoken out. She's told TMZ that her daughter's lawyers are to blame. They took steps to file documents as a means to protect their client. Kris has since then dropped this lawsuit and stated that this was not personal. It was a part of a business protocol. My thing on that was simply this right here. The girl, if she married Rob Kardashian, she gonna have the Kardashian name any damn way. Is it gonna really make that much of a difference if she's Black China Kardashian or just Black China or Angela Renee, whatever the fuck her name is, whatever? It's not gonna make that much of a difference, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she may not be able to make no money off the name, but you can't stop her from carrying it. So I ain't even understand what all that was about, but okay, whatever, child, whatever. Do y'all. But it was nice that they dropping this shit. I understand it that there was a response from Black China or her mama. I gotta go check that out, and if I feel like that's newsworthy, then I'll clip it onto this here video. If I don't, that means I ain't give a damn. Okay, that's all it means, honey. Now, next thing, someone sent me a clip this week. They sure did. They sent me a clip. Apparently on last Friday, December the 2nd, in the city of Detroit, R. Kelly did his opening of his first time ever Christmas tour called the 12 Nights of Christmas. Okay, now while performing, he proceeded to give a fan a towel and tell her where to wipe him, and it ended up with him telling her to grab it, and she actually grabbed his man meat, and people had a problem with that. A lot of people began to start, you know, when I went to IG to look at it, to look at the tape, you know, the little clip, you see her just doing what he asked her to do. Wipe my head, wipe my nose, wipe my cheek, watch my lips, watch my neck, or whatever the fuck he said. Then he told her to wipe the tongue. Then he stood up and told her to wipe some more, and then the man said grab it, and the girl grabbed it, and you could visibly see she had his man meat, and she must have was pulling on it because he jumped back from her. But as long as she was holding it, he was all right with it. Well, people got mad about that. We started back on the pedophile situation, and this is my saying about this here. Y'all, when are we gonna stop with the bullshit, okay? He did a phone interview this week too, and the singer was supposed to be promoting that Christmas album as well as that tour, and the interviewer decided she was going to take a clip out of old girl from her post page and try to come at him with questions that were not approved. Apparently, his people and their people had already discussed that we're going to keep the topic to his music, his tour, and the album, nothing more. None of that past allegation stuff will come up. Well, the interviewer wanted to be overzealous and decided that he or she, because it doesn't say which one it was in the article that I researched, they started talking about those allegations again, and basically shit, he hung up. And I don't blame him. Okay, now this is my thought. This is not me speaking as a person who supports him and who goes to his concert and who listens to his music. This is me speaking as just an individual. R. Kelly has done a lot to make you feel a certain kind of way. Okay, he has been his own worst nightmare, really. And I think that in the beginning he trusted a lot of people he probably should not have trusted. Okay, I'm not saying that he right, because I saw the sex tapes like everybody else did, but to try to equate what happened on Friday night, this past Friday night, with those allegations from the past, I don't feel like that's fair. Because first of all, R. Kelly is an R&B singer. His music has always been specifically sexual type of music with a little inspiration every now and again. Okay, that's who he was. R. Kelly is not for kids. He ain't never been for kids, and I never understood why why women, parents, anybody that's underage was ever allowed to be around him. Now, it's like this. This is how I feel about this. Let me see how I can say this in a way that I don't have to cuss a bitch out in the comments. This is how I see it. He very well, based on what we seen on the tapes, that was him or whatever. But he's since moved on from that. We do not know that he has not rectified that situation with God. Okay? Because really and truthfully, that's the only person that really matters. Because he's been acquitted by a judge, by a jury of his peers. Now, the court of public opinion pretty much has forgiven him. It's only a few, out there that just really don't like him, and they continuously want to bring up the allegations of the past. Y'all, it's just like with the case I'm going to talk about next and previous cases. Michael Jackson, it's same thing. Allegations. Difference is we ain't never caught Mike on tape, having no sex with nobody, but Michael Jackson was alleged to have messed with quite a few young boys back in the day. Okay? Now, after the trial, there were people who came out and said that they falsely accused him based on the need to want to get money from him, but not all of them. Do I know or believe that Michael Jackson messed? Do I believe it personally? I don't know what to believe because I wasn't there. I do find it strange that a grown man would want to have a bunch of children at his house. I did find it strange that a grown man would turn his home into basically an amusement park, which is an attraction for a child. I didn't get that, but Michael Jackson was weird. They say them geniuses be kind of on the weird side like that any damn way. All I'm saying is, at some point in time, if you don't like him, then just don't like him. But stop trying to bring up his past if he don't live there anymore. I don't care if you buy a CD. I don't give a shit if you go to the concert. You do what you feel like you need to. But it was fault on both sides, if you really want to know the truth from where I stand. For one, as an adult, he had the responsibility to say, no, I don't know if this girl of age, she might got a body like a grown person, but shit, bitch, I should look young in the face. He had an obligation as an adult to say that he was not going to have any interaction with a young girl like that, even Aaliyah. Even though we know Aaliyah's uncle and her parents allowed her to be over in the R. Kelly studio late at night with this man, hanging out with this man, going places with this man. You don't supposed to trust no damn body with your girl child. Really, you don't trust nobody with your child, period. But especially your girl child. You don't trust nobody with your girl child like that. You supposed to be on hands to make sure everything is on the up and up. And like I said, R. Kelly has never been for kids, so what the fuck was he gonna do for a child? Stop falling for that I'ma hurry up and give you a record deal type old bullshit, cause fuck that. If you care about your child, that's gonna supersede any damn thing. The money, the possible fame, all of that. The parents had a responsibility to take care of their child. That girl should have never been in his home for her to be recorded or, sex like she was, cause it wasn't rape. You can't rape the willing. And I think that he should have used his mind, not been so influenced by his upcoming popularity, because if you think back when all of this really went down, he was beginning to become famous. He wasn't famous yet. We were beginning to hear 12 Play was tearing the charts up. We was loving him. And That's when that happened. New money, hood nigga. Hood nigga that's already got an issue. We already know that he was molested from age 8 all the way into his teens. R. Kelly ain't nothing but the classic case of the predator. The prey becoming the predator. That's what that is. Now, has he since all of that drama done better? I ain't seen him in the news in a negative light. The first time I heard something about him again was a couple months back when the young lady, which was a groupie girl, that she was following his ass around city to city, wanting to take pictures, because you know he on this tour, he's allowing people for $60. You get you a wristband and go back there and snap a picture with him and stuff. She was following him around, so I guess he gave her some attention or whatever, and now the girl has been to several concerts and been seen with him in several locations. Okay, that girl is 21. Now, according to the laws of this land, she wrong. Now, for us older heads, we know 21 ain't grown, because at one time we was 21 and we know what that mindset is like. But in the eyes of the law, he is not committing a crime by dealing with her, no matter what their relationship may be. And none of us really know what the relationship is, because we only see her talking about him. You ain't seen him say shit, so you don't know. And she ain't really saying they together. She just letting y'all know that she pissing y'all females off that want to take her place by letting y'all know that she around him and he buying her clothes and shit like that. Child, that sound like, you know what that sound? That sound like some sugar daddy shit. You know, not for nothing, I don't think there's no serious ass relationship, child. I think it's tour puss, if you really want to know the truth. But I mean, he's single. He can do that if that's what the fuck he want to do. It's about his music. What he choose to do in his private life, I don't give a damn about. As long as I don't hear nothing else about him fucking with no underage girl, because see, I give you a second chance when you make the first mistake, because it could be that you didn't understand how bad this was. He ain't the brightest, y'all. He's smart with that music. He ain't the brightest, okay? So I can let that go. I ain't gonna excuse him for it, but I can say that it's not my place to judge him, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's not my place to judge him. If I'm gonna judge him, then I'm gonna judge every last one of these other artists, because there's a whole lot of men in show business that choose to date these younger girls that's underage, and we don't have no problem with it. But we get down in them comments and we dog R. Kelly ass out. Why? Because we seen him on tape. But just that don't take away the fact, how old was Priscilla when Elvis started fucking with her? Does not Johnny Depp enjoy the company of young women? Possibly underage girls. Hugh Hefner, the Crypt Keeper's son. You got girls wanting to be Playboy bunnies because of him. He done made that shit glamorous. How old was Kendra Wilkerson when he started messing with her? We all know the story of Woody Allen. We all know the story of Roman Polanski. See, what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to make you feel like you should like him. What I'm saying is, if you're going to judge it. Don't just judge him. Judge everybody, even though you shouldn't be judging nobody, because he without sin cast the first stone. I can't throw nail stone at him. I may not have done the shit that he did, but ain't no sin greater than the other one. You don't have to support him. You don't have to like him. All I'm saying is, at some point, when is people going to stop bringing up something that's almost 15 to 20 years old, because they want to hold this man back? See, we accepted those other people I named because white America liked them. If R. Kelly was around here making white girls nut in they fucking panties, you would never hear nothing about that anymore. Because he's a black man making predominantly black music. And y'all know we hate our own. Let's just keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. We hate our own. You can forgive the shit that a lot of shit that been said by some of these other people, but you can't forgive and stop throwing that in his face. He can't move forward with his life because you're still judging him about his past. Well, if you're gonna judge him, judge everybody. That's all I'm saying. treat them all the same. Don't sit there and cry on Michael Jackson's birthday, but then be ready to throw a stone and bust him side his damn head because he done had a show for adults with an adult woman that's sitting in the audience, and he gave her a few minor instructions and she followed them to the T. I ain't mad at you. Shout out to you, Rhonda, because I saw on Instagram that's your name. Shout out to you, girl. If I'd have paid $129.99 to sit on that front row plus an additional $60 for the selfie, I would have touched something too. And damn right if he'd have stood in front of me and told me to grab it. Not only would I have grabbed it, I'd have caressed it. Well, I don't. Do you? I don't know why I was asked to speak about that, because you know how I was going to come anyway. All I'm saying is, let's let that man live. Support him or don't support him, but stop trying to use the I don't fuck with him because he a predator, he a pedophile, because, and then turn around and be in your motherfucking feelings when they do a tribute to Michael Jackson, or they do a tribute to they do their goddamn shit with Playboy and all of that. Half of these men in Hollywood, it's been a known fact for years that a lot of people in Hollywood have messed around with underage girls. Now, do that shit mean it's right? Hell no, it's not right. But like I said, if you gonna call a spade, then call it a spade. Don't try to tear him down because he's not loved so much so by white America. Only the older black women is probably his crowd. Don't tear him down because of something that happened in the past, because ever since that shit happened, we haven't really heard much from him other than when he's doing his music. The first time y'all heard anything else about that man again was when he picked that 21-year-old girl, and I did my research. She is 21 years old. But that don't mean you don't know what his relationship. The man might be going through a fucking midlife crisis. Y'all ever thought about that man would be 50 years old in a hot minute? That might be his last hurrah. He might just be enjoying himself. I see no problem with it. As long as it's not somebody's daughter, some underage girl that don't have no idea what she getting herself into, then I don't have no problem with him. I wish him much success as he continues the 12 Nights of Christmas tour, and much success as he resumes the buffet tour in January. And I'm going to try my damnedest to try to catch his ass before this shit is all over with. I enjoy his music, but I like Mike too, so what's the difference? I don't know what y'all expect me to say about that. That's how I feel about it. Feel free to weigh in and share your thoughts and opinions on it. I will listen, child. I don't mind listening, you know. I'm just saying, child, they be killing me. Y'all be quick to throw a stone at him, but forget that some of your favorites have a proclivity to young women too. And they ain't always young women. They be underage girls. I can say this. At least Plies gave a hoe $1,000 to go home and get out of his audience. I mean, that will stand up of him, you know. But that's how it is in show business. And at the end of the day, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, R. Kelly is still going to make money. He is still going to sell out shows. Because you can only change some of the people's ideas. You ain't gonna be able to fuck with some of them diehard stands that will jump down in your fucking comments and argue with you until tomorrow about this man. He has a serious fan base. He got a fan base that damn near similar to that damn Beehive, child. If he had as many of them as that Beehive, he'll be a force to be reckoned with too. But it is what it is, you know. The Grammy nominations came out this week. I don't know who was nominated. I don't give a damn. I don't really watch the Grammys. I haven't watched the Grammys for some time because I feel like the Grammys do not be fair to people of color. I don't feel like they're fair with that. And I also have a problem with the fact that people run to go to these Grammys, but they overlook the Soul Train Awards, they overlook the BET Awards, and some of those people are, you know, they break their neck to get to their Grammy, but they don't respect their own. Once again, you is killing yourself to get the approval of the man, and what for? Do your craft, be good at it, and if your people embrace you, they embrace you. If them other people don't, they don't. I don't know who's gonna win. I heard that Rihanna had 8 nominations and that Beyonce had 9. I hope they both win as many of them as they possibly can get, because let's just be real, they deserve it. I mean, they dominated the charts. Don't sleep on other artists either. There's Drake, who else? Adele. There's a lot of other people. So, you know, congratulations to everybody who was nominated, whoever the hell it is, whatever category. And I wish everybody luck, and I ain't gonna be mad or swayed one way or the other, because I don't really listen to today's music because it makes no sense and it all sounds the same. So that's how I feel about it. Child, I've been talking 30 damn minutes and I ain't even got on to the other stuff. Anyway, child, let's move on. A jury came back this week deadlocked in the case against Michael Slager. Michael Slager is the cop accused of killing Walter Scott. According to the Daily Mail, the jury agreed almost immediately that they would not convict him for murder, but the deadlock question was over manslaughter. Are y'all shocked? I'm like, for real, are y'all really shocked here? The jury foreman, Dorsey Montgomery, who also happens to be the only African American that sat on this jury, stated that 12 jury's first discussion was over malice, and none of them felt that he felt that act. Okay, so that ended the murder charge right there. But they split 10-2 on whether he could be convicted of manslaughter, and that's going to be a crucial detail, which will probably shape the retrial that the prosecutors are expected to see. Y'all, he shot Walter Scott 5 times in the back on camera. Walter Scott was not posing any sort of threat to this man whatsoever. There is video footage of this entire incident. The American taxpayers footed the bill for a trial that lasted 1 month long, 55 witnesses, 4 days of deliberation for a mistrial to be declared. How that make y'all feel? You know, I don't like to get into these really heavy topics, and I definitely don't like to talk about, you know, race that much, because it tends to bring out the trolls and the worst in people, because some people can't take truth. But let's just be 1,000 for a minute. Really? I can only imagine what that man's family felt like. If you go to the dailymail.com, I'll put my sources that I get these stories from in the description box. You can go to their site and you can type in the topic that you're talking, whatever one of them that you want to, and you can see it for yourself what was written. I wasn't even shocked, y'all. I wasn't. Just like I'm not going to be shocked when the outcome of this next situation I'm finna talk about. This past Wednesday, the trial for Dylann Roof began. And it started off with it started on a rocket note, honey. Now, during opening arguments or opening statements, his mother, Amy Roof, suffered a heart attack. Now, that's not the kicker. They was playing over the last couple of days the FBI confession tape that he recorded, and clearly he ain't crazy at all, y'all. They trying to say that boy crazy, but he ain't crazy. He went to that church with the intent, and he said that what he did was minuscule, opposed to what blacks are doing to white people every day. What exactly are black people doing to white people every day? Somebody please tell me, because I can't see what it means, because what I see is blacks being turned down for jobs they qualify for. See, once they meet the coon quota, they can go on and deny you. They got to have so many blacks in there, so many minorities. And they could use, when you say minority, that could be a woman, that could be a black, you know, that could be either one of them. Could be a Mexican, a Hispanic, whatever, you know, could be any of that. I see us being saw as criminals and suspects, not because of anything that we done or may be doing at that time, but just because of the melanin that lives in our skins. I see police officers unjustifiably killing us and getting away with it. I see us being disrespected, overlooked, falsely judged, and overworked and underpaid. I see that. So I asked Mr. Dylann Roof, and I use the word Mr. loosely because in my true, honest opinion, he's not a person, he's an animal. But to me, you know, I'm wondering, what exactly is black people doing to whites? Black people, watch the outcome of this trial. And don't be surprised if the person, the catalyst that sets this boy free or helps this boy not do the time that he's supposed to, comes in the form of someone that looks like me or you. Sambos still exist today. Clearly they do, and we saw that in the case of Michael Slager. They paid the coon off to have a so-called conscience because he just couldn't convict an innocent man. Watch the outcome of this trial, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna be fucking surprised if this boy walks or he doesn't get that much time. Black people, the time to wake up is now. Wake up. People say that this ain't the 50s and the 60s. No, it's not. This is the 50s and the 60s remix. See, they gotta be crafty motherfuckers nowadays when they do certain things to you. It can't be blatant. See, back in the 50s and 60s, it could be blatant. Like having a water fountain in the back of the building that say color. Making you sit in the back of the damn bus. Working for damn near nothing every week in some white woman's home, mothering her child, and still having to walk a mile or two to your house and take care of your own child. See, they got a way of doing it now. They got ways around this shit. They figured out how to still tell you less than without saying you less than. Black people, the time of awakening is at hand. See this world for what it truly is. You are not the loved or the respected people. What you gonna do? Are you gonna continue to coon out just to make it through? Or are you gonna take a stand for yourself and your people? Watch the outcome of this damn trial. Now, I done been heavy long enough. Like I said, I don't like heavy stuff on my channel because when I get to speaking, I get to pissing people off and folks be want to jump down in them comments. And sometimes, even though I expect it, I am a human being and I will clap back at your ass. If you come at me wrong, you might ought to get your ass cussed out and it might happen to you. You know, I don't know. It could happen. But I want to switch topics. I want to switch this back to some real fuck shit with laughter. All of this shit I'm talking about, to me, in my opinion, is fuck shit, including R. Kelly stuff, because that was stupid. This shit is all fuck shit, but some of it is fuck shit with a laugh, and some of it's fuck shit without the laughter. I want to return to some fuck shit with laughter because I don't want to be upset. I want to enjoy this video and have you guys laughing and having a good time. Now, let's talk about Yanda and Mandisa because they ain't married for real. And I wants to know why Yanda ain't tell us this shit. You say y'all had a spiritual ceremony because you didn't want to incur his debts. I get that. I ain't mad at her about that. But my thing is, if you know that you are just his wife in spirit, then you need to step down when it comes to that situation with his children. Because you overstepping your boundaries. See, as stepmom, I gave you a little leeway. But if you ain't even no stepmom, you still girlfriend, step back and let this situation work itself out. First of all, stop hating on them women because they got kids by him, because you got kids by him too, girl. And obviously you the chick that he chose because you the one that he lied with and lay with when he free. Child, I don't understand what I wonder if Mona Scott knew that they was lying. I sure do. I want to know if Miss Mona Scott know they were lying or anything like that. Now, I had looked at an article about Stevie J and Jocelyn talking about he had called the laws on her and shit. I don't even want to talk about that. Come tell you, I am over Stevie J and I am over Jocelyn Hernandez. I don't give a fuck. Only thing I have to say is, Jocelyn, we all know you're pregnant. Can you please put a shirt on? Because, bitch, them little halter tops are half shirt. That is not cute having your gut hanging out like that. Bitch, can you tone the sexy down even while pregnant? You got a whole fucking gut full of human in your motherfucking body, and you sitting up here study exposing yourself. What's wrong with you? Girl, put your damn clothes on. I heard about the situation with the Mike Epstein. Look, from the way I got that story, he actually did take a picture with that man. But when that man started wanting to do outrageous things, then shit turned a little left. And I don't blame him. I read an article just today that Shamar Moore was talking. He did with BET.com, and he was saying that, you know, people have all, you know, for years have accused him of being gay. He said, and that's because they see him, you know, if he take a picture, he got gay fans. Gay people are a part of this world. You might as well get used to it. But what gay people got to understand is you're going to have to turn that flamboyancy shit down, because not everybody, although they accept you being gay, they don't want you doing all of your gay antics around them. Just like you don't want a woman around you, a heterosexual woman, all acting all like she got to be on sitting on somebody's dick. I mean, some people just don't want to be around all that. You got to tone yourself down. Now, if he took the picture with the man, as it said, as I, you know, when I did the research, I found out he actually did take a picture with this man. When the man started to do all kinds of stupid ass poses and whatnots, see, I don't have the tea. Y'all gotta go check somebody else's channel for that. I heard, you know, I don't do shout outs on my channel, not for that, but there are other YouTubers out here that got a little bit more tea on that than me. But what I will say about it is this right here: if he took his picture with you and then you started to trying to take pictures with him in these old compromising little poses and stuff you was trying to do, then you out of order. And I don't blame him for telling you and getting away from you, because he's heterosexual. Just because a person accept you being gay don't mean they want you doing all this shit all around them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be. It's just like being heterosexual. I'm a heterosexual woman. Okay, I can go sit down with a group of gay men, and I ain't gonna be doing nothing that's going to draw attention to what I like to do in my life. Just like when you go out with me and you gay, keep that shit on. I ain't saying you ain't gotta hide who you are. But can I get the person and not all the antics, the person without the antics? I don't need all of that. Yes, and child, and, you know, all that wild like that. I don't nobody want, girl, please, everybody don't want to be around that kind of bullshit. Sometimes that's foolishness. I'm not asking you not to be yourself. I'm just saying don't be your extra self all the time. Know when to pull in the extra and when to pull that shit back sometimes, because that's what you need to do. So I don't know the tea on that, and I didn't research it enough, but it's to my understanding there's other YouTubers on here that do know a little bit more about the situation. So I implore you to just type in that topic and see who come up and go check them out, because I don't have enough information on it. But what I will say is I don't have a problem with Mike Epps and what he did. I done went to see Mike Epps about 10 times and shit. I'm hoping he come back again at the beginning of the year. So, child, he still get my coin. I'm good with you, baby. Do you. I would act the same motherfucking way if that's the way that shit went. Last but not least, let's talk about Trevor Noah, Charlamagne the God, and Tomi Lahren. Y'all know I don't fuck with Tomi Lahren. I didn't see the interview with Trevor Noah where he supposedly eloquently broke down Black Lives Matter. We all know that Tomi has said a whole lot of shit, and she said a whole lot of shit that has put her in the platform that she's in today. She can't change that shit, and by Charlamagne and Trevor Noah hanging out with her, sending her gifts or whatnot, that's on them. I couldn't fuck with her, but I ain't gonna knock you if that's what you want to do. Charlamagne, you say a lot of stupid shit and you deserve that donkey of the day you gave your damn self. I don't have a problem with anybody that wants to be around a person that says the shit that she has said. All I'ma say is, bitch, it can't be me. Better you than me, because I would not be able to do that. Me and her would have issues and situations, and it might lead to some furniture moving. So do that. I don't really care, because truth be told, I don't really know Trevor Noah, and baby, Charlamagne, when he started bleaching his skin, his black card was revoked in my book. So, child, whatever. And I don't have a problem with a person bleaching their skin if that's something you truly want to do. But if you doing that shit to look like some damn body else, or to be accepted in a group of people who you know you're not really readily accepted in, then I got a problem with that. My baby on here do that skin lightening. Love him to death. I ain't got no problem with him. But he does that because that's what he want to do. He don't do that shit to fit in with nobody. That was a personal choice he made. And as long as it remains a personal choice, then that's good with me. But if you doing that shit to fit into a group of people who you gotta be like that in order to get in, I got a problem with you and Charlamagne. That's what the fuck you doing. Fuck them. I don't care what they do, child. I really don't. Now, y'all, I'm going to link in the description box the song I've been listening to. Sometimes you need some music. You know what I'm saying? When you done been at work all day, or all week, you done had you a rough week, and you study seeing how injustices of the world is study going on around you, and it seems like you just ain't no end. You need you a good song sometime to just pull you on out of it. Now, if y'all think back to a week or so ago at the Soul Train Awards, there was this song that Miss India Ari, and I love India. Oh my God, I love me some India Ari. I have everything she's ever written and performed. But she did a song with Erykah Badu by the name of Breathe. Now, I heard the song about 6 months ago. Maybe, no, it wasn't even 6 months, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I had already heard the song before, but I heard the song at a live performance, okay? And I liked it, you know? And so when she sung it the other night, a week or two ago, I was like, wait a minute, I done heard that song before. Well, child, I was on the YouTube, and I just typed in her, because sometimes I go to her album and just let the motherfucker play, you know, while I'm cleaning up or just laying there. And I see that she has now released an official video for it. It's called Breathe. I'm going to put it in the description box. Check it out, especially people of color. You will definitely relate to it, and with the things that have been going on in this world over the last couple of years. It's a very uplifting song, and it's real. And it made me feel good. It made me feel good, and it also made me more determined to protect my boys. It really did. And instill in them that, son, you may not mean no harm to the world, but the world may mean harm to you. Simply, not because you did nothing, baby, but simply by the color of your skin. You have a target on your back. Anyway, I'll link that down there. I'm going to put in the description box the YouTubers that I watched on the reg, baby, that I like, that you guys may not be watching. If you're not watching them, please go over and subscribe to their channel. Tell them old lady Nika sent you. I'm going to put Mr. Donnie down there too, because I've been watching some of his stuff, but Donnie uploads so damn much, and they don't be long videos, but child, I got a life. I can't catch every one of them, but I be putting them on my watch now and trying to watch them. So I'm going to put those people that I watch down there. I'm going to link, well, I might not be able to link. I'm going to put the websites that I get these stories from. I'm also going to link that India Ari video in my description box. Child, that's about okay. I've been talking for almost 50 minutes. This a long video. Fuck shit Friday, baby. Fuck shit Friday. I told y'all I was gonna come through. Y'all just have to give me a little time. Sometimes I don't get all in time enough for it to upload early, but I'm gonna give you some love. And this is my love for Fuck Shit Friday. That's about all I got. I'll be back tomorrow or Sunday. I have a story time that I want to share with you guys. It's one that you know, this one kind of touch home because it involved my fucking child, and I'm gonna try to tell the story without getting too damn mad and get to calling bitches name and shit. But you know, I'm gonna try my best, but I'm gonna share that with y'all because I want y'all to be aware of fuckers that come into your life, because some of these motherfuckers is foul, okay, and they need to be told about themselves. But I'm gonna share some with y'all. Some of you older ladies gonna understand. They got older, like teenage and young sons in your 20s and shit. You gotta watch your motherfucking friends that come around your son. Sometimes them old cougar bitches be trying it. But I'm gonna tell you about the situation that I recently went through. I think I'm in a stage now in the head that I may be able to actually share that with y'all and not be able to go all over on the top and be acting a damn fool on camera. I try not to do that shit as much as possible. But that situation there, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, it had me mad. And it, child, thank God she ran, because I'm going to tell you, my ass almost went to jail, and I wouldn't have gave a fuck. You know, bitches love digging into my life trying to find out about me. Y'all could have found the mug shots. I probably would have put them up my goddamn self. I was so goddamn mad. Bitch, you half 100. You better sit your old ass down some goddamn well. But anyway, y'all, that's all I have for Fuck Shit Friday. Y'all have a good remainder to your Friday night. Be good this weekend. Go on out there and try to get some of your Christmas shit done. Don't wait till the last minute, because it's going to make you even more stressed out. Remember the things I told you at the first beginning of this episode of Fuck Shit Friday. Try some of that if you are going through what I like to call the holiday dumps, okay? In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video on any of your social media platforms. And I will see you guys back for a story time tomorrow. Peace. 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 See y'all later. Bye-bye.